friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and insights from the football world. I had said this before that the playoffs in the Hero ISL are going to be a real humdinger. We have seen an incredible first semi-final between two teams that were really well contested, and it was all down to who will face Kerala Blasters in Sunday's epic final. It was a match between ATK Mohun Bagan and Hyderabad FC to know who would clinch that final spot. And yes, it was a very big mountain to climb for the Mariners. They had to come from 2 goals behind. They were trailing 3-1 on aggregate, and it was all down to how Juan Ferrando sets up his team. And it was really interesting to see what would be the attacking lineup for ATK Mohun Bagan going into this match, because Hyderabad FC like to play with a very compact four-man at the back, and they have looked quite solid so far this season, and it is all down to the work Manolo Marquez has been doing on the training pitch. As far as ATK Mohun Bagan is concerned, they were looking at fresh legs from Roy Krishna, and with that attacking potency, when you have players like Liston Colasso who can be the game changer from the left wing. Yes, there were few gilt-edged chances. There were few very last-ditch tackles which were made throughout the first half. ATK Mohun Bagan were trying to press Hyderabad FC higher up the pitch. They were not allowing Hyderabad FC to play their fluent football. Mark Ogbeche, or you can say the leading goal scorer in the history of the ISL, was lacking the service which we all expected Hyderabad FC to do. He was not getting that kind of ball retention, and he was not able to hold up the play because of the high press that ATK Mohun Bagan were doing in the middle of the pitch. And if you consider key battles, it was all won and lost in the midfield. There was times when Karl McHugh was bombing down through the middle. He was holding up the play really well. Johnny Kauko has been really exceptional for ATK Mohun Bagan, and obviously when you have a striker who is so experienced like Roy Krishna, you can expect good goal scoring chances. However, Lakshmikant Kattipani was for the rescue for Hyderabad FC, and obviously he has been one of the standout players for Hyderabad FC this season. He is in contention for the Golden Glove with Prabsukan Gill, who is already in the final, but he had to pull out some terrific saves, especially going into the second half. It was still stalemate, and he pulled off a save from point blank range when Kian Nasiri was in the penalty box. It didn't strike him that it actually hit his shoulder and bounced off and went over the bar. And obviously, like, those are the moments when a team has to capitalize. If you have to come back into the match, it is just the 55th minute in the match, you have to come into the game. That would make it 3-2 on the aggregate score line. However, ATK Mohun Bagan had to be patient. Manolo Marquez was screaming from the touchline area. He wanted his players to, you know, uh, charge higher up the pitch, but that never happened. I felt that Akash Mishra had a quite average game by his standards for a very young quality Indian footballer, and obviously when he was not getting that kind of width from the right hand side, when Ashish Rai was not playing in this match, that creates a kind of disbalance in the team. However, Wanan, the experienced Spanish centre back for Hyderabad FC, stood like a rock, and he did not allow the likes of Liston Colasso and Roy Krishna to escape. And it was in the 79th minute of the match that ATK Mohun Bagan finally got the breakthrough, and it was a very well constructed goal coming from the left hand side. Liston Colasso going with the ball at full pace is running at the right back of Hyderabad FC, and obviously we know that Liston Colasso has a very decent cross. He picks out Roy Krishna in the far post, and it is a very good, I would say, side volley by Roy Krishna to make it 1-0 for ATK Mohun Bagan, and still it is 3-2 in favor of Hyderabad FC on aggregate. Yes, Juan Ferrando tried a lot of different things. He brought off Sandesh Jingan in the second half. He brought on David Williams, who has been one of the standout strikers for the Mariners. He was putting men forward, and everything was going against Hyderabad FC. All the cheap fouls, all the tactical fouls were won by ATK Mohun Bagan, and Hyderabad FC were trying to, ascertain their dominance in the middle of the pitch towards the fag end of the match. And that is where I felt that Ogbeche could have been sacrificed if, they're not, if they're clinging on for a 3-2 aggregate win. But that just goes to show that how game management needs to be done in such crucial situations. Manolo Marquez was absolutely furious when some decisions didn't go his way, and obviously his side were conceding cheap fouls, and ATK Mohun Bagan had no option. They had to throw men forward, and it was all down to one goal for them, which could have taken this match into extra time. However, Hyderabad FC stood tall, they stayed resolute, and obviously Lakshmikant Katimani was one of the reasons why Hyderabad FC were in this match. There were a lot of occasions when obviously Roy Krishna was offside, Liston Colasso was not able to cut in from the left hand side and whip in those wonderful shots that he has with his right foot. It is all down to how Hyderabad FC had set up their defense. They're playing quite compact and quite close to each other, which did not leave gaps in between them. And that is where I felt that, Hyderabad FC still got their game plan spot on, especially when it comes to game management. And I'm sure that all Mariners fans would be really furious at some of the refereeing decisions. It could have been a penalty. One of the incidents when Johnny Kauko was just tripped on the edge of the box. It was, yes, obviously a foul, but it was the right decision by the referee to award a free kick instead of a penalty. It was a game of fine margins, and obviously, in the end, we have the final result. Hyderabad FC are through to the Hero ISL Final for 21-22 season, and obviously, they'll be playing Kerala Blasters, who are upbeat after their inspiring performance against Jamshedpur FC. So, guys, I am so excited for the final of this edition of the Hero ISL. And who do you think was the man of the match in this particular match? Obviously, my pick is Lakshmikant Katimani, who was sensational for Hyderabad FC. Who was yours? Please put it in the comment section. And for regular updates from the world of football, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next time, stay safe and take care.